But yeah, just follow this little step, and then immediately right after going to the next room, you're gonna encounter the fish boss.
So this giant hentai fish has a chance to drop a bunch of terrifying alcohols. It has a chance of body armor drops for all classes, and a chance for an ambit belt to drop. And there's also a rare chance for etching 3 designs to also drop. And for chunk drop, it has Titan's Ember and Ease.
So those are the drops for the fish boss. So getting into the combat phase, this fish has a rather random attack pattern, and it will randomly spiral around and attack. Tanks have a lot of trouble holding this fish down with the aggro, but this boss is very easy to kill. Its first mechanic is that it will target one random person in your party like the Tera boss, and he will put an MP debuff on that person, and this MP circle will stay on the spot for about a minute or so. Anybody hit by this MP circle will have to go swim in a mana pool in the middle of the map to get rid of the debuff. So if you get that circle, stay away from your teammates. No touchy.
But I want a touchy.
No. On occasion, you'll see a water blockade spawn around the mana pool in the very middle. It's very easily, destroyed, so even a priest can DPS it and, get rid of it. Beware, once this water barrier comes up, you should get rid of it as quickly as you can, because if one of you guys have the MP debuff on you, this can prevent you from entering, and this can get you killed. So getting into the next mechanic. Part of the second mechanic involves fear. If you see a notification saying something about fear, this means that you have to knock down or stagger the fish, because if you don't, he'll put a debuff on your team. If you have a purifying brooch, you can use it to get rid of it. And it is cleansable, so priests, you can save your team. Or let him die. It's up to you. So if you guys can't stagger the fish, when you see him ready to do a flip, just be aware that you can iframe from it. Once in a while, the fish will start to vacuum everyone towards it. After this, the fish will jump into the air and body slam down on everyone. Just a simple iframe out of it if you can, but if you get hit by it, it can be a pretty deadly hit depending on your gear. And its final mechanic for the fish, sometimes it'll put a line on you, and it'll pull you in, and then put an MP circle on you. If you get pulled in, you can still iframe out of it, but if you do get pulled, most likely a few of your melee DPS classes will get the MP debuff too. Not a big deal, but it can make the fight a little longer, so try to watch out for this mechanic in iframe. So after you defeat the fish boss, you won't drop anything, but if you start walking towards the next area, there will be a treasure box that will drop you the goodies that were mentioned earlier.
Onwards towards the minigame room, you will first see 3 balls.
Balls.
On your What?
Gee, definitely put that in there.
No. Okay. Onto the mini game room. You will see 3 orbs on your left, and your right, and in front of you. On the NA servers, I don't know if this applies to EU or any other Tera versions, but you can just go up to the wall and DPS it. By chance, you can activate an Easter egg, and if you don't, you just have to do the mini game like how you're supposed to. If you fail to get the Easter egg, you can simply hit the glowing orbs around the room as it glows. If you actually did DPS the wall enough, you will have 3 rounds of chests, which will drop free gold. And if you didn't, you can open only 1 chest of gold instead of 3. If you are an elite, or if you have gold boost on, you can get twice the amount of gold from the gold chest.
So thank you, Ame, for those orbs. But onto the hallway number 2 area. So basically, the tank will take the lead and walk towards the left side of the hallway, and the rest of the team should stand on the right side of the hallway. The tank will start making its way and aggro all the mobs towards the end. As soon as you see the tank aggroing everything, everyone should run to the other side. When the tank reaches the other side, tanks, what you want to do is you want to jump on the little platform on the side right here as shown. The reason why you want to jump up on this platform, it'll de-aggro all the mini mobs, and therefore you won't have to kill any of the mini mobs, and your team can go straight and start killing the 2 mini bams. The mini bams are very easy to kill. They take maybe 2 minutes of your time at most. And I don't even think a team actually needs 2 minutes. Probably 30 seconds after you kill 2 mini dams, your team will start making up its way onto the elevators, going to the top to the final boss.